It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. We're at Dix Stadium in Kent, Ohio, the home field of the Kent State Golden Flashes. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So BYU's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking for some space. It's Martin. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's brought down out at the 46. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. The Golden Flashes offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. The Golden Flashes will have to punt this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Golden Flashes will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The Golden Flashes looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Golden Flashes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a great job again by the defensive front. They get lower. They're able to get a bit of a push, stuff this offense on back-to-back plays against the run game.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Grab down the middle. It's Martin. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. He's looking to throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Clark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The Golden Flashes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the second down play. And it's Kent State in the lead right now, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Bachmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be fair caught at the 30. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. With the catch, it's Harris. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Martin. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Golden Flashes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
The Golden Flashes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. On the run, he'll let it go. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. But they can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Roberts. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quick throw to his receiver. That's caught. It's Harris. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Martin. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Newbin. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Some really...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They cap the drive with 6 points. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Pulls it in. It's Ryan. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A completion sets up a second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets rid of it on the move. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
A running play called on 4th down. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Bachmeier. Catch made on the right side. Gay moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. BHC is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Newbin. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Cougars will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Kent State's offense back out there now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down, but boy, he gave him a chance.
The Golden Flashes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A second down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here. QB decides to keep it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Makes the grab. It's Clark. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The Golden Flashes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it to the left side for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Sticking with the running game. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Cougars will have to kick this away. On to punt now for the 6th time today. This one will be fair caught. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pop over the middle. It's Newbin. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 25.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Golden Flash is lining up here on 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result, some positive yards.
The Golden Flashes looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now.
Let's get that touch.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Kent State. Still no answer for the passing game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The sure hands. It's Martin. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Martin. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Kent State's offense back out there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
A draw to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to convert with a sneak. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Golden Flash is getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Golden Flashes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Newbin. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. With the catch. It's Martin. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. He'll hand it off. Spins away from defenders. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That pass is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Golden Flashes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. Bites off a defender. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Movement here from the tight end. It's a quarterback keeper. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Throwing off play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Takes the handoff. It's Garcia. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, this is a football team that, Kirk, that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe it felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. Going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game, but the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.